Welcome back to Better. We're going to do a little hot topics right now. And
I have no idea what this is about, by the
so
way.
I read an article this morning, and it's about a week old, but I just got around to it. And it's a little boy in Missouri brought his mom's crack pipe and meth to school for show and tell, kindergartner.
What?
Swear to God, true story. And the principal, they found it before he showed the rest of the class, but he had no idea what it was. It was colorful and nice. And so obviously this is outrageous, and we're all really angry. We want to take the woman out and throw her in front of a bus.
I hope she was arrested.
Some of us
parents
do.
Were arrested. Or
they had a word with her, yeah, needless to say.
Yeah.
But my question is, at what point in our lives, because people tend to be really hands-off about other people's parenting, at what point in our lives are you obligated to get involved in someone else's parenting? If you're at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
You and your little girl are at the grocery store,
a good
and you
one.
go down the potato chip aisle, and some woman is taking a bag of Ruffles and hitting her kid over the head with it, going, "I told you to keep your hands to yourself."
No.
Do you step in?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
I would. Especially if I didn't, yeah, I would say something for sure.
Because I know a lot of people would go home and tell the story and go, "I couldn't believe what this woman was doing," but they wouldn't get involved.
If it's to the point, obviously, if it's to the point where I feel like that child is in danger and that the parent is crossing the line, I would say something. What's the worst they're going to do to me? Hey, look, do you see these heels? I'll take these shoes off and knock you out. Yeah, I'd rather deal with that backlash than see that kid go home and have to deal with, wondering what happened to that kid.
Well, because if they're willing to do that at the
home.
grocery store, they're clearly doing worse things at home.
Exactly. There's two scenarios where I think that it's okay for you to cross the line and you're obligated to say something about someone else's parenting. Number one, when it affects you. In the moment, okay? If it does, there was a kid the other day, we were in a restaurant, and this kid just kept cutting up. And we're trying to have a nice dinner. One time we get a date night, once, and this kid was going off. But the parents did nothing. They continued to eat their meal. Next thing I know, I look over to my right, and the kid's laying down on the floor right next to me, just screaming. Parents are still sitting over there. See, now you're interrupting Audra's meal.
You're
interrupting my little moments.
Audra's meal.
Yes,
You
and
take
that's
your
when I
life in your
stepped in.
hands.
I sure did. I had to say something then. And she looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't
then
care.
you're the bad person
Then you're the
for
bad
saying
person.
something.
So number two scenario, when you feel like that child's actions and the parents' inactions are going to affect you later on in life, or your kids
But
later
that's
in life.
always. That's always. I
No,
mean,
but
if you raise a little brat, then that's a little kid, that's a little jerk that
Grows
can
up to be
break my
someone's
daughter's
boss.
heart. Right? She ends up going out with him,
Right.
and now this is the guy that beats her because you did such a lousy job of raising him. Every kid out there has the potential of affecting my life. I feel like I have the right. Don't get your kids near me because I'll put them in timeout.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I will do it.
Timeout forever. But I have a relative who has a child that is just out of control, off the hook, just bad, okay? And keeps coming to me and saying, you know what, people keep commenting, she's this, she's that, she's a terrorist, she's bad. You like that word, terrorist, right?
Tantrum terrorist.
And I said to her, if you hear it once or twice, maybe people are picking on your kid, but when you start hearing it over and over and over again by the child's teacher, by other relatives, that's at some point you've got to look at yourself and what you're doing. When does that denial just go away?
It can't be that everybody else is wrong and you just understand it.
Right.
That's another thing. Like we talk about the problem of education in America, and I think one of the problems is that parents don't want to hear about their kid from the teacher.
Right.
Listen, please, folks, if the teachers are saying to you, your child's got a problem, your child's got a learning disability, it's their job to tell you these things. Stop getting mad at the teacher. Start taking some responsibility and help them out. Empower them to do their job.
And let them do their job. Their job is not as a babysitter or a disciplinarian.
They're not responsible for instilling values in your kid.
Just bring your kids to us.
Yes.
We'll take care of
them.
them.
We'll take care of them. I mean, Audra and I only work an hour or two a day. We'll be over there with you. Sit down!
In the corner. In the corner. Okay, we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Bring your kids.
With our kids.
Better will be right back.